Peace, what's good, y'all? It's your brother God Science up in here once again. Shout out, special salute to the few that do watch the video, subscribe. Really appreciate y'all. True indeed. Let's talk about it today. As you can see, if you've been on the YouTube streets, people in the world has been losing their damn minds. And I'm particularly talking about, if anybody out there is a fan of basketball, it was basically media day, and it's where the players come out, talk to the fans, and media asks them shit. Basically, everybody's talking about Kyrie Irving and this job shit. You can't even say it now because they scanning YouTube like that, which is nuts. What more does it take, y'all? I don't know. This reminds me of, when I first started reading stuff by the Nation of Gods and Nerds, the Supreme Wisdom Lessons. There was a phrase in there that was called dumb, deaf, and blind. And basically, this is what this describes the 85%. 85% of the people are deaf, dumb, and blind. Easy to be led in the wrong direction, hard to be led in the right. And I've seen that be true with my own eyes. There's bots out here. All right? Now, if you don't know what a bot is, it's basically a robot. And people can't think for themselves, basically. They can't think for themselves. I don't really know what to say on this topic because I already talked about it. But now we're talking about another, this is going to just keep going on and on and on and on. And it's not to say that, these people are coming on YouTube or whatever platform and telling people, oh, don't go out there and get no jabs or whatever like that. But ask questions. This reminds me of the Christian church. You remember when you was young and you was in a Christian church and you asked a question to the pastor and you start asking too much fucking questions. They start looking at you sideways like, he asking too much questions. Get him up out of here. And then your mom gives you the speech at home. Stop questioning God. That always was really suspect to me. Like, what do you mean don't ask questions? As a human being, our minds were built to ask questions. If you wouldn't ask questions, this damn car that I'm in right now won't exist. Nothing would exist if you didn't ask questions. You know what I mean? So, don't ask questions. Well, we can't ask questions about what's going in our body. Now, let me just clear something up real quick. And this is what people try to get over on people that's bots or idiots. Stop trying to compare this stuff to other jabs. Because these other jabs that we had years of trials, all right? Peer reviews. Decades. There's nothing that's been like this. And I'm not telling anybody to, not to do this or not to do that. Everybody make their own decision. But I'm just saying, think for yourself. It's like, how dare you ask questions? Said this. So you mean what? Do you want me to have to go back down a history lesson? I mean, how much times you see when on TV they bring out a drug to take for something, and then like 3 years down, were you taking this? You might be applied for a lawsuit. It, I don't even have to keep going. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's like, get off Kyrie, man. All right, it's the man's decision. All right. Obviously, he understands that he's a human being first. He's a man first, and he plays basketball. I know some of us. I love basketball too. All right, I love basketball too. I'm from Brooklyn. I want to see the Brooklyn Nets win and all that. But respect the man. If respect the man privacy, and it's coming to a point that you know if you don't see this divide and conquer shit coming, I don't know what to tell you. Because now they can't do it by race. When brother George Floyd was murdered in front of everybody, they start seeing white people and all kinds of people out there, which I told y'all hip hop had a part of that. Like, hold up. Why is white people and everybody out here marching? Okay, we gotta get another way to separate them. Now it's this, the ones that take the jab and the ones that don't. So it's like, come on, man, y'all keep falling for the okie dokie doke. I don't know what else to say. Peace.